and then this paper car. So at the very end of that video, a tiny little video plays with this paper car. And from the very beginning, I wanted, you know in okay, so my idea was completely different in the beginning. You know in the movie Ant-Man, there's like, the Ant-Man is tiny and he turns into an Ant-Man. And then he fights this villain. And there's this really cool battle where they're shooting each other. And then all the way at the end, or like at some point during the battle, this toy train drives into one of them. And there's this like really big explosion. It looks really like intense. And then it smash cuts into this like toy, like I think Thomas the toy train just like bloop, and falling off the tracks. And it's really funny. And I remember that. And I was like, that's really funny. I want that. So I wanted a toy car with my face in it. But because of like, you can't just use a random car from a random company. So they were like, can you make your own car? And in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, I know someone, maybe I could like commission someone to like 3D print a car. Maybe I could. Can you, okay. And then I completely forgot about it. And then it's like a couple weeks before. And they're like, what about the car, by the way? I'm like, what car? Your car. you know the car you wanted. And then I was thinking to myself, okay, I guess I don't really need it because the video that Kanano made was kind of like complete on its own. But I felt like I had, at the back of my head, I was like, but I did ask for it and I wanted it, so I should make it. And I spent hours making this stupid car out of paper. It took so long. And I had super glue all over my fingers afterwards. And then that's my acrylic stand that you can just like, I slid in there. And that's the day, the legendary day where I forced Gigi to come out of the apartments with me in the middle of the night because the deadline was coming up. And I was like, I messaged her during the day and I was like, hey, can you help? Hey, do you want to help me film this? And she's like, oh, okay, because I needed a camera woman, right? She's like, oh, okay, I can help you. And then I kept messaging her during the day because usually when we hang out, it's like, hey, want to do this? And it's like, yeah. But I knew she didn't really want it, right? Like it's the mosquito incident. It's not, going out and like, it's a chore that day. It was really warm. So I kept going and I'm like, hey, come on, should we go? She's like, okay. And we end up doing it. We're outside there for maybe 5 minutes. The entire time, it was pretty late. We went to this like little piece of grass. And the entire time I was like, oh, okay, perfect. And then I took a couple shots. It was great. And then we come home. I think, first we went, right. And then we walking back and she had like 10 mosquito bites. I'm not lying to you, it was 5 minutes. She had so many mosquito bites all over the place. Yummy. So I said, okay, I'll get you. Let's go to the store. I'll get you some ice cream. I'll make up for it. And then we go to the store and we buy a bunch of snacks. I literally said, pick anything you want. She bought these like $10 grapes, some ice cream, a refreshing drink. And then we stand at the cashier and I look at her and she looks at me. And I look at her and I'm like, I forgot my wallet. I felt so bad. And then she had to pay for it. Anyways, and then, and then was this car. Beautiful, amazing. I'm so glad I did it. Was definitely not worth it, but, that was that one.